Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Silly Goose Sports Talk. I am Big T.
And I am Skippy. Before we get into today's episode, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it helps us give you our latest take on the latest sports news. Yes, the ginger is still.
I don't know if he's asleep. I texted him. Yeah, it's fine. He's probably alive. He'll probably pop in halfway through, I hope. Worst case, we just call Temple and bring him back.
Well, I mean, imagine we just replace Temple. Brandon with Temple. That's genius.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Brendan would be cool with that, right?
Yeah,
right.
Well, I'm not sure. I like our ginger.
We'll do an Instagram poll.
Do
you want
firing the man? We're not firing the man for an Instagram story.
But if you don't know Temple, we actually we had a tier list this past week. We haven't done one in a while, but we had a chip tier list. So I suggest you go watch it. It's a good video.
I feel like that video performed pretty well, I dare say. Don't you think?
Go watch the video. Watch the video, people.
Yeah, we're already at like 40 views.
Good stuff.
In 2 days. Why can't you guys come back for these weekly videos? These are the money.
We have dogs to feed and other
stuff.
things, I'm sure.
Yeah,
to buy his records.
I haven't bought a record in 3 months, buddy.
You what?
Yeah.
No shot.
It's bad, buddy.
What was the last record you bought?
Last one I bought was Use Your Illusion Part 1 by Guns N' Roses.
That's a good album. But you haven't bought it in 3 months?
Yeah, well, probably 2.5. Almost 3, yeah.
Have you just not been using your records because you're working?
Oh, I've been listening to them. It's just I've been working a lot. I haven't had much free time.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. Well, how has your week been, my boy?
It's been good. I mean, school's done. All the grades are in, so...
That's good. That's good.
Well, very good. I mean, this week, because next week is your guys' graduation from high school. And so
yeah.
our grandma's coming down. And so, so we've been cleaning all weekend. The same issue. So let me explain. Aaron will kill me for this. But we have a homeschool desk area. There's 4 desks.
Yeah.
There's sandwiched. You've maybe seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one out there, I don't use. I have 10 books on just piled. And I have a couple random things. I don't use it. I don't use the desk. But it's also incredibly messy. Because I have 3 sisters who surround the desk. Because, listen, the desk I'm recording at right now is where this is where the magic happens. This is where I do school and stuff.
Yeah.
And all weekend, I keep getting told to clean under my desk. Because there's a thing under it. You would not believe the things I found that are all Evelyn, Aaron, all my sisters, all of them, their stuff. I found a necklace worth $80 under there in the box.
Okay, finders keepers. It was on your property, so
that's what I'm saying. But it was absurd.
You know what else is absurd? The fact that we have no NFL stuff other than the fact that DeAndre Hopkins got released, and that's it.
I mean, yeah, this draft server, so it's not there's much happening.
No college football.
Steelers might have an offensive line this year. That's always cool.
Washington with that new quarterback, we got a shot too.
Wait, what new quarterback did you get?
Well, we got Sam Howell last year. He only played 1 game at the end of last year. Sam Howell's a G. We love that guy.
I didn't even know you had him.
You don't remember Sam Howell? Absolutely.
I don't remember a lick of Sam Howell.
Well, we do remember him in Washington, so. We do have a little bit of baseball stuff going on. What's happening in the Fredericksburg camp?
Well, the old F-Nats, the old Fred-Nats, the old Freddy Natties, the old Rappahannock Renegades, if you're based like us. I figured it out as they won 4 games this week and only lost 1. Sunday game was
Oh,
canceled.
no.
We'll be playing next week. And we'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
playing next time the two teams meet. The current record is inconclusive because look at their website. I need you to come with me. Look at their website. Their record says.
Doop, 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 doop.
I'm gonna report this. It says 4-9, which is just not correct. Their record is screwed up.
They're
Like,
17-25.
okay, thank you. Maybe it's just my side. Probably is.
What's that?
Yeah.
My network's being better than yours right now?
No, that would never happen. That's too absurd. Too ridiculous.
But we do have good news in the Big Nats as they started the week going 1-2 versus the Padres, and then they won 2 of 3 against the Royals, and now they sit at 23-21. So not too bad.
Could be worse.
But yeah, then last night they lost 6-1 to the Dodgers, which was expected. So 23-21, they are 2.5 games behind the Phillies, and they're only 9 back in the division. So if Atlanta keeps losing like what they're doing right now, then I don't know. I don't think the Nats are gonna be too good. I feel like they can settle in like the Marlins are probably not going to be as good. I see the Mets and Phillies are probably going to rebound, but I feel like the Nats have a shot to catch the Marlins when it's all said and done. So, and then in Birdland for the Orioles, the week was the Magic kind of died this week. After they took 2 or 3 from the Yankees, they dropped 2 or 3 to the Rangers. But and the Rangers in their own right are a really good team. But then they lost 5-0 to the Indians yesterday, which is not very good. But I don't know. I feel like they're playing the Indians today and tomorrow. 2 more games there. I feel like they can salvage the series there. And then they have a 3-game set versus the San Francisco Giants, who I thought the Giants were going to be better. They're just mid right now. So I feel like that's a 2 of 3 there. And then after that is where things kind of get a little bit scary with the Brewers, who they themselves
they're kind of scary.
The Brewers are hanging in there. They're 28-25.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's gonna ease up for the Dirty Birds a little bit as they will be playing the Royals. Then after they play the Royals, they'll have the Blue Jays, which probably won't be that. They can take the Blue Jays. Then they take the Cubs and the Rays, and then Mariners, Reds, Twins, Yankees, Twins again, Marlins. So if the Orioles can just hang around 500 for this stretch, then they can come out okay. It's just we need the Rays to have a catastrophic collapse or something like that. That'd be nice. The Rays are playing the Cubs, the Red Sox, the Twins, the Rangers, and the A's. Why can't the Orioles just play the Oakland A's 162 times a year?
You know what? I mean, is it true that the Athletics are getting traded?
It looks like they're going to be moving down to Vegas. So,
that's yeah. I mean, they're probably the worst team that's ever existed.
I mean, it's sad because in 2019, the Oakland A's were a legitimate contender.
Were they?
Yeah, they were pretty good. They made the playoffs that year.
They're 11-45 right now.
Yeah, they're not too good right now. Now, what's up in Pittsburgh? Are they getting good again, or?
I mean, they're slowly still getting worse. They had a 1-2 against the Rangers and 1-2 against the Mariners. I mean, hopefully they can pick something up. But their current record is a losing one, with us sitting at 26-27. They lost to the Giants last night, 4-14, which is not what you want.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I mean, it's not a very great situation.
But
almost every series that we've played in, like the last 5 series, it's been 1 win, 2 losses.
Yeah. So what I see right here is the O's are 4 games back. the Pirates are 2 games back, and the Nationals are 9 games back. So our teams are not. They could be worse.
They could be the Athletics. They could be the Athletics, but we're not. So we'll take that.
And the Nationals, make a correction. The Nats are 23-31, not 23-21.
I had 31.
Oh, I misread.
Wrote it down on
That's
the
on
doc,
me.
dummy.
I misread that. That's my fault.
Get a load of this guy. Oh my goodness.
I know, right? And now the NHL. Last night, I thought the Dallas Stars were gonna do something there, but
Nope.
no, they did not. As the Vegas Golden Knights put the hammer down, winning that game 6-0. William Karlsson got 2 goals. Then Amadio, Carrier, Kolsar, and Marchessault. I don't know how to say that. They got the goals, and that 4 Stars goalie right there, Jake Ottinger, gave up 6 goals with only a .793 save percentage. So that's a shame for those boys over there. So now that'll be Golden Knights versus Panthers, and I don't see anyone stopping Vegas right now. They're on fire.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we called it up. Did I call it up to here? I'll have to rewatch it. But I do think I did call the Vikings and the Panthers.
Vikings?
I don't know.
This is the third week in a row you've called them the Vikings.
The Vegas Knights. Flip me. I think it's going to be the Panthers still.
Now,
I think they're going to take it.
As we can just get the active going sports out of the way. The NBA had the Miami Heat, after getting a 3-0 series lead, they blew the series lead, and then in Game 7, they win against the Boston Celtics 103-84. So now it's going to be Miami versus Denver in the NBA championship. Good on those boys. So you have 2 Florida teams in the finals that were not expected to be good. Like the Miami Heat were like the last seed in the East, and then the Florida Panthers were like a wild card in the NHL.
Timmy, you know how many NBA games I've watched this year?
Less than I have. 0. Oh, we watch the same amount. Okay, cool.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
I mean, I watched a Wizards. What was it? I think I watched a couple Wizards replays, but other than that, nada.
Do you know any friends who watch basketball?
I don't think so.
It's kind of funny.
But bygones will be bygones. Now, what's the jokes of the week, my boy?
The dad jokes. See ya. Why did the old man fall down the well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see the well. Last night I had a dream that I weighed less than 1,000th of a gram. I was like, OMG. Did you get that? Did you get that one?
Yeah, I got it. It just wasn't.
What concert costs just 45 cents?
What?
50 cents, featuring Nickelback.
I like that one.
That one's classy. What do you call a mac and cheese that gets all up in your face?
What?
Too close for comfort food. That's terrible.
That was
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
Why?
It was too tired.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
What?
Parrot.
What?
A carrot.
Oh. That's I thought you were gonna say Orioles.
No.
What's the Orioles mascot?
The
that's
bird.
A little off topic, but
it's a bird. It's an Oriole. It's just a bird.
Oh gosh, why does it look like that?
I don't know.
But why does it look like that?
I don't know. I've learned not to question it.
But why? It looks so dopey. Well, that's enough of looking at the Orioles mascot. I think I've had
April
enough of
Fool's
that
joke don't
for my
get any
lifetime.
big laughs in Hawaii. They only get a low
Why?
ha.
Oh, oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I don't know whether the dad jokes are getting worse or we're just getting more tired of the dad jokes.
We gotta keep it rolling, though.
Timmy has given up on humoring my dad jokes. He just goes, Brendan's retaliated the dad jokes. Exactly. What is that? What is that laugh? Timmy, how did you come up with your fake laugh?
I don't know. I've had when you live in the house that I do with the people I live with, humor is good jokes are few and far between. So I need to be able to fake laugh to the ones that are not funny.
I see. So I'm like the practice. Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
Timmy. I heard, buddy, you went to 7 a.m. mass just so that you could watch NASCAR. So please enlighten me.
Okay, so basically, I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to go to 5 p.m. on Saturday. So
let's go to 7 a.m.
yeah, so I went to 7 a.m. and I like that. It's quiet, which is what I like.
It is
It's
quiet.
nice.
There's not a lot of there's practically no kids that cry. There's
There's
kids there, but not a lot of cry.
it's like there's no fooling around.
Well,
Not too much fooling around.
not too much, but there's plenty of shenanigans that go on.
Oh, yeah, that was good. And then I went home and I hopped onto the Twisted Toe NASCAR VIP Reactions VC, and we watched the Monaco Grand Prix in Formula One, which Max Verstappen absolutely dominated. He won the race by like 30 seconds. So essentially, what happened was he crossed the line. 30 seconds later, second place comes in.
Is that quick?
He kicked the field of pants. That's how far ahead he was.
That's crazy.
And then you had the IndyCar race, which was the 500, which that was, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but there was a scary wreck where a tire flew over the grandstands.
I didn't see that.
Let me get the tweet. This IndyCar crash tire.
Flies over the grandstands. What's a grandstand?
That's those are the seats.
Alright, let me watch it. Holy. It's like a baseball.
Yeah. That was bad.
Did anyone take it home as a souvenir? Oh, and it hit somebody's car.
Yeah. Okay, word from the ginger is he's sick.
Oh yeah. Oh right, I believe that. Uh-huh. Okay, buddy.
Yeah. Oh well. But you saw that wreck? That was wild.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. Imagine getting a free tire just lands in your car.
Imagine that call with the insurance company.
Hey, so
you like race cars?
And now listen, I can pay back in a wheel. But oh my gosh, imagine that tire went a little bit lower.
That was scary. I don't even want to think about what would have happened had that tire been lower.
That's bad. That's seriously not good.
But yeah, Joseph Newgarden finally. Oh yeah, we saw that live. We were screaming.
What were your guys' reaction to that?
We were like legitimately scared for that crowd. Like the way that the camera angle was, it looked like the tire went into the crowd. and we immediately hopped on Twitter, and there were reports saying it hit someone in the crowd, and we were freaking out, praying. And then 2 or 3 minutes later, we get the picture of the wrecked car, and they were like, "Holy moly, that was."
Rest in peace, the car.
Yeah. And then Joseph Newgarden broke his streak.
Watching right now, people, look it up.
So then, yeah, Joseph Newgarden ended up winning after. Yeah, that race got stupid at the end. There were a bunch of massive wrecks coming to the finish. And then, yeah, Newgarden beat Ericsson to the line. And then the rain came in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the NASCAR race ended up getting rained out till Monday. So then they started the NASCAR Xfinity race on Monday morning, and then it started raining again. And then they decided, you know what, we're going to finish this Xfinity race after the Cup race. So then they ran the NASCAR Cup race. They had a bunch of shenanigans there. You had Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin trying to kill each other again. Just look up Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin wreck. Hamlin pinched Chase into the wall. Keselowski got into the back of Elliott. Elliott went down, and Hamlin just went pow right up into the fence. And that's a revenge wreck, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, he's probably going to get suspended for that, but... Oof.
Denny Hamlin, after Coke 600 crash, Chase Elliott shouldn't be driving. That's so scandalous.
Yeah, well, Hamlin's being just... It's typical Hamlin being a little brat, but that happens every week.
Nice save.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, just watch the video and you tell me what happened.
Yeah, that's a pin.
Yeah,
wait,
but
so is Elliott crashing Denny Hamlin?
Well, Hamlin pinched Elliott into the wall and pretty much ruined his day. His toe link was already fried at that point. Keselowski, you see the car behind Elliott? Keselowski got into him, and he went down. So I don't know if that was entirely a revenge wreck.
Yeah, I see. So the guy got pinched, and then
he came back down. He didn't need to come back down, but I feel like Keselowski was there, and I'm not going to go blaming Keselowski, but it's just
how scary must it be to be in one of those crashes?
There have been a lot worse wrecks.
That was not a bad wreck.
That was not bad. It was out of nowhere because I thought Hamlin and Elliott had resolved their issue from 2017.
Wait, what happened in 2017?
Oh, that's where hopes and dreams go to die. Hamlin wrecked Elliott when Elliott was trying to get his first win to try to lock himself into the championship. And then a couple weeks later, Elliott doored Hamlin into the fence as revenge, knocking Hamlin out of the championship.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you, essentially, you don't mess with Elliott or else he's going to come and get you in the next few weeks. Same thing happened with Harvick.
How's my guy Truex doing?
Oh, he finished third last night, actually.
Hey.
Yeah, after that whole tomfoolery of an event, you had a bunch of other stuffs going on. You had Tyler Reddick being good. Brian Blaney, essentially, after a bunch of wrecks. Kyle Larson was good, but then he ended up getting caught up in a wreck. Then you had Blaney essentially running off with it. The only competition he had was Byron, who, throughout the pit stops, Byron had easily the most incredible pit crew job I've ever seen. That pit crew was...
Martin Truex Jr. talks retirement plans?
Yeah. You ever heard of that? They've been talking...
Follow NASCAR, buddy.
I've mentioned that a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we got a couple wrecks in a row. It got kind of stupid, but then they decided not to wreck for once, and then Blaney was able to hold off William Byron for the Coke 600 win, which is good on him. Blaney has not won since summer of 2021. This show was in its infancy last time Blaney won a race. To put that into perspective. And, oh yeah. But yeah, Blaney gets the win, and, let me just go through this, top 10 right here. You had Blaney winning, Byron second, Truex third, Bubba Wallace fourth, Tyler Reddick fifth, Kyle Busch sixth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. comes home with a 7th place finish. Chris Buescher ran pretty well, ended up 8th. Austin Dillon 9th, and Zane Smith, the Truck Series champion, finishes 10th. Good on him. He's working his way up the NASCAR ranks. Other notables, you had Alex Bowman coming back from injury, finishing 12th. Then you had Justin Haley finish 15th, and he ran the Xfinity race too. So they had the Coke 600, and then they had the Xfinity 300-miler race, and he ran all but one of those laps. He finished a lap down in the Cup race, but he did a pretty good job there. But yeah, that just about concludes NASCAR for the week. They do have the Enjoy Illinois 300s presented by Ticket Smarter next Sunday. So, yeah. I don't know if Elliott will be racing there. NASCAR's probably going to make a decision on that incident either today or tomorrow. We'll see. But, yeah, Elliott's pretty much in must-win anyways. This was a big chance for him to gain a chunk of points, but it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to Potato of the Week.
Yes,
So,
sir.
The Potato of the Week. I wouldn't. The player in the story is not a potato, but you'll just see. College golfer withdrawals from the NCAA championship after a golf tee goes through his foot.
Oh.
Ouch.
That's,
I don't understand how that happens because it's wood. Golf
did he step on it, or did it, like...
I'm not sure. But it's like, because golf tees, I'm a golfer. They're either wood, which break pretty easily, or they're plastic.
I don't understand that.
Stepping through.
I do not understand that. That is weird.
Ouch, though.
Yeah. That's no fun.
Alright, shout out joke of the week. Now, this is not really sports related, but my dad sent me it. So this is a New York Post article that talked about a husband that smashes a beauty pageant winner crown after his wife placed second. I also thought I'd just mention it was an LGBTQIA plus minus whatever any other science pageant, which is just kind of, I thought I'd throw that out there.
Huh.
Kind of just a little weird, but there's a video online of this guy ripping off the crown and just smashing it.
That's odd.
It was very odd. And now Silly Goose of the Week. Our boy James Wood gets promoted.
Let's go.
After he torched high pitching in the recent games. And he
our boy.
a .972 OPS at the level. Which is insane. Gotta love it. Good on
Look at him go. And now we do have a little bit of the country charts going on right here. We have a couple of like re-entries. You got Kylie Morgan's If He Wanted He Would, number 40. Brantley Gilbert, Blake Shelton, Vince Gill, Heaven by Then, 39. Jackson Dean's Fearless, The Echo at number 38 is a new song on the charts. And other movers, you got Luke Bryan's But I Got a Beer in My Hand, number 33. I haven't heard that one yet, so I'll need to check that out after the show. You got Chris Young's Looking for You jumps 3 spots up to number 27. You have Kane Brown's Bury Me in Georgia up 4 spots to number 25. And it's making a comeback, boys! Zach Bryan's Something in the Orange up 2 spots, number 24.
It just keeps going up, and I'm not disappointed.
I'm happy about this. Now, the real jumper of the week, you have Fast Car, Luke Combs jumping up 7 spots to number 21. Good on him right there. And we have Luke Combs jumping again with Love You Anyways at number 15.
Luke Combs going crazy.
Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, these guys, holy moly. Then a song that I expected to make the jump last summer, but didn't. Brown Eyes Baby, Keith Urban jumps 2 spots to number 12. Another one that I really like, Old Dominion's Memory Lane up 2 spots to 11. Jordan Davis, Next Thing You Know, up 2 spots, number 10. Now, Skippy, have you heard Human by Cody Johnson?
Probably.
That song is incredible. One of the best written country songs I've heard in a long time.
I mean, it's probably played on the radio. I just have to recognize it. Hold on a second. Let me sit through this Geico ad.
But that song is incredible. I love that song. It jumps up 2 spots. It jumps 2 spots, number 9. If you actually look at the lyrics to it, it's really good.
Okay.
Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time up a spot to number 8. You got Megan Maroney's Tennessee Orange jumping 3 spots, number 7. How is Dan and Shay still relevant? Their song "You" is hanging tight at number 6. Now, they sang Tequila a couple years ago. Remember that song?
That one?
Yeah. Tequila, remember that? No, not that one. The other one. And then they sang the one with Justin Bieber. That's when they lost all respect from me. Remember them?
Hold on, let me give a little listen.
Don't.
Oh, no. I thought it would be the fun tequila song. That's the not fun tequila song.
No, I like their tequila song. It's just
no, you don't.
I do. I will say.
Why are they holding a try it?
I don't know.
Country singers?
I don't know. It fits the format. I don't know.
Oh, they're the people that did 10,000 hours. I see. Yeah.
Corey Cantwell is her, drops 2 spots, number 5. Scotty McCreery's It Matters to Her jumps 3 spots, number 4. Listen, Scotty McCreery is making moves up here.
Let him keep him going.
He's been steadily getting hit after hit. And then Rockin' a Hard Place, number 3, jumping up a spot. Number 2, Tyler Hubbard, Dancing in the Country. And at number 1,
Morgan Wallen last night. Morgan Wallen's just been dominating. Him and
last night has broken records. That song is...
It's been going crazy. It was like, what is it? It's been on for like 8 weeks now on the top 100.
Yeah, but it's... Hold on. There was a thing on the actual Billboard 100, the actual, like the main...
Hot 100, it has been 7 weeks at number 1.
It's about to be 8. This is the longest a country song has run at number 1 in the chart's history, I believe.
Which is nuts.
And their song and his album One Thing at a Time has been up on what was it? It's been number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart for like 7 weeks now. Yeah. So Morgan Wallen is on top of the world right now.
Good for him.
I saw a thing on Twitter. The thing is, Morgan Wallen is one of the most popular people in the world right now.
Which is kind of crazy.
And
for me, he's always just been someone that's just there.
If you were in New York or LA or something like that, they wouldn't even know who Morgan Wallen is. They think, oh, that country guy. But in the South, Morgan Wallen is bigger than Tom Brady in the South.
Everybody hates Tom Brady. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to find a popularity thing. Or if people know who he is.
People know who Tom Brady is. No one likes him.
Right. But Morgan Wallen Morgan Wallen is making moves.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like apparently, according to Billboard, the Artist 100, Taylor Swift is number 1. He's number 2. And
Artist?
because he took Ed Sheeran's place. That's what it says. Artist 100.
I think the artist list is just streaming numbers combined.
Probably.
I mean,
but still,
you can never decrown the Swifties because the Swifties are insane. But the Morgan Wallen group, when's the Morgan Wallen fan club getting a name?
what would they call them?
We'll come up with something.
I'm sure. But all right,
yeah.
There you go.
And you know what? Might as well just make One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen the album of the week.
Sure.
And what's the Mighty
Honk? Will be Last Night.
All right. Good on him.
Or Tequila, but the one not by Dan and Shay. Tequila. Yes, that one. That one's the real tequila, let's be honest here.
That's gold. All right. And it looks like that's all we have for this week for you guys.
It is. Oh, now thank you everybody for listening. Hopefully Ginger will be alive next week.
Hopefully.
Expect a bunch of stuff like the tier list that we did this past weekend during the summer. It'll be fun, man.
That would be fun.
Alright, thank you everybody for listening, though. We will see you all in the next week. Keep
on honking!